Hello everybody, Happy New Year, hope you're all well. Can't remember if I did one before New Year. No I didn't, my parents were here. I hope you're all well. I'm back in the office permanently now. I did some orders over the Christmas and New Year. My parents had come up to where I live and we spent a week together. Took them around Shropshire where I live, went to Shrewsbury Prison, did the tour there, so good. Recommend it to anybody, especially if you love sort of history, period drama, talking about prisons in Georgian and Victorian times. Really recommend it. Anyway, before Christmas I got an email from Etsy saying I had met the threshold and they had to send off my details to HMRC. So I applied to be self-employed. I get a wage from my dad. I won't go into that. And then I started panicking about bookkeeping because I have some learning difficulties. If I haven't spoken to you about it before, I know I've spoken to you about my skin condition. So my learning difficulties are I have dyspraxia, which affects my coordination. I have dyslexia, which it affects my spelling. And I have dyscalculia, which affects figures and numbers. So I was panicking. So I signed up for Xero, which is spelled with an X. I was pronouncing it X0, but my husband was like, no, it's pronounced Zero. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without my husband. And I got some inspiration from the lovely Chiara at Hobby New. I want to keep saying her name's Chiara, but it's not. Dyslexic. So if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I'm really, really sorry. And how her and her husband go through the figures at the end of each month and whether they made profit or not. And it gave me some really good ideas. And I want to thank her for the inspiration for this, because I always believe you should thank the person that gives you the inspiration to do something that helps you in your own business, and you learn from them, and then some people might learn from me, and then they've started the whole ball rolling. Not that you should learn from me, because trust me, don't. I went on Xero and I had to sync my bank account to theirs, and I had to go through all of the expenses and all that was personal and all that was for the business. And it taught me so many things, and I wanted to make a quick video about it because I got myself all upset thinking I've done everything wrong. And the thing is, I started this journey in 2012 when it was just a hobby, and my dad was selling my cards and my creations in his shop. So my dad owns his own business as well, and which now my brother owns. And just to get a little bit of extra pocket money in, I was working at a company called Tumble Tots at a time. So I was a teacher, and you know, the company wasn't going so well, wages was going down, and I saw Dawn Bibby on QVC making a Christmas card, and I fell in love with it, and that's how my journey started. And then I found Ideal World, Hunky Dory, Card Kit, Bob's Your Uncle, and I started, and then my health declined, and I started to really make a go of this. And of course, I'm at the stage now where I have to start declaring, but I'm not making a profit whatsoever. And what I found out on Xero really opened my eyes, and I wanted to go through it because some people might be going through the same thing or might have advice for me. I'm ready to take on any advice. So I only sell on Etsy now. As I've done on videos before, I did have a website. It was costing me a fortune. I wasn't making any sales, and I have made the right decision getting rid of it, because I worked out on Xero, I spent nearly £300 on website hosting last year, and I only got £7 in sales. And that's without taking into account materials and what I spent on the materials, postage, etc. So I'm going to go through just Etsy now. So last year on Etsy, I've got it written down. I wrote it down, had to write it down in a way that I understood. So last year on Etsy, I made £3,288.07 in sales. Fabulous. To me, that's really good. That's my best year. It's getting better year after year, and I'm really proud of myself for that. Not taking into account everything coming up now. So I go into all the Etsy sale things to get sales. I sign up for Black Friday, end of year sale, whatever if it's offered to me, I take it. I also do every 6 weeks roughly every 6 weeks or after a major holiday, religious holiday, I do a sale as well. So the sales cost me £645.51. So that's what I would have earned on top of that without the sales, I gather. My husband was going through this with me. Okay. Towards the end of the year, I decided not to do free postage anymore because I was seeing how much. So since I'm slowly adding it in. I've not done it to all my listings yet. I'm slowly adding it in. So the last 4 weeks on certain items at the end of the year, they had paid postage on. It hasn't slowed down. So at the moment, customers are paid £67.25 in shipping. I'm so pleased with that, that it hasn't stopped them buying my products. I was really worried. So basically my Etsy total, taking all of that off, the £645.51 is £2,713.47. So I would have got 3,888, but they've taken the £645 off. I think that's it. So that sounds all right. And then Xero told me what I spent on everything else. So I spent on materials last year. So the materials I use is obviously cardstock, vinyl, sublimation blanks, mugs, sacks, stockings, baubles, hunky-dory card kits, postage boxes, sellotape, glue. Oh, do I need to go on? I think you kind of got it. I spent £4,342.33. I actually felt sick when I saw that. I felt sick. I couldn't believe it. You know, and I always say to people when they used to say to me, do you need to buy the new Christmas kit? And I would say, but Christmas isn't going anywhere. I keep making it and it comes every year. I'm going to have to stop this year. I'll buy the main Hunky Dory Christmas kit, the Blockbuster, and then no more. My ring binders are full. I'm running out of storage. Yeah. Bank charges was £20.75. I don't know what that's for. I'm going to be honest. Maybe Etsy? I don't know. Etsy adverts cost me can't read my handwriting. I think it's £3.57. I think they're the ones that go on Google. I don't pay for ads on Etsy. I don't. I've watched videos about it. I don't. Etsy fees cost me £523.73. I haven't got a problem with that. People will say, but you just said at the beginning the website cost you so and so much. I didn't get any sales. Whereas on Etsy, I get sales. If I can get some more sales, I'd be happy. IT stuff. So I pay for Adobe Photoshop. I pay for Canva. I pay for, what else do I pay for? Procreate, which is a one-time fee. I pay for Cricut Design Space, that's once a year. I pay for, what else do I pay for? Oh, I tried Kittle for a month, got rid of it. I didn't like it. I prefer Canva. If you love Kittle, that's no offense to you. I was worried about offending people. I don't know why. What else? Obviously, my internet protection I put through the business because you can. Microsoft Word I pay for writing my daily schedules, doing inserts on there. Crafts You Print I go on as well. That's all IT, obviously. It's also, what else do I do? There's others. I can't think on the top of my head what else there is on there. Anyway, I spent £1,733.27 on IT subscriptions. I suppose that is because Canva's £25. No, Canva's 30. I don't know how much I pay a month for Canva. That's really bad. I can't remember. I could probably just look on Xero for you. Adobe's £25 a month, but I also, that's for Photoshop and I believe Illustrator. My husband uses that as well. And then on subscriptions, it was £657. I have no idea what those subscriptions, yes. So that would be my Tonic once a month box that I carried on doing until towards the end of the year, where I've stopped that because I was running out of space and I wasn't actually using it. I love Tonic, but I just couldn't keep up, couldn't do the storage. So yeah, so I made a loss of about £6,000 last year in my business. So I was going to everybody, I've had my best year yet. I've made £3,888.07 on Etsy. Everyone's like, well done. And then Xero's just sort of like, actually you made a loss because look, and then so now, oh, and sorry, I didn't go through. I spent, when I did free postage, £953.80 on postage. And my items, I never added postage on to the items. I know, I'm stupid, but I was just like, oh, but what if they don't pay? I always second doubt on myself. I think my problem is I don't believe in myself. It's not that I don't believe in my product, but I always worry. You know, you can go to a car shop like Cars Direct or I can't think, not Clinton's, but you know, I can't think of a card shop, and get a card for 99p. And my husband goes, yeah, but it's not handmade. It's something that they've just printed out. And he's correct. So now I'm really focusing on like everything. And it's just been a huge eye-opener for me what I need to do. So I'm really quickly changing my listings to not free postage. I am also going to be doing some bundles, like cracker, gift tag, card sets all together. So I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. And I'm waiting to hear back from HMRC because I haven't got the form to put my figures in yet. But I probably won't have to pay tax on that. I suppose that's a good thing, but you want to make some profit. I mean, wow, I was going, you know, like I said, so this has really like taught me like I need to start really pricing my items properly. A learning curve. So if you guys have any advice for me, please put them in the comments on what I can do. Before I go, it was only ever going to be a quick video because I've got so much things to do. I've got things to make. It's coming up to Chinese New Year for me. Obviously a big festival for my genre. Excuse me while I take a sip of my coffee. And it's just, so I'm really focusing on that. So I thought I'd just show you some of the things I made quickly, because I say I'll do that and then everyone will be, oh, I'll show you next time, and I'll never do. So this morning I have made a money wallet, Chinese New Year money wallet with a dragon on. I know it's not the year of the dragon, but dragons are a huge symbol. And I believe this says Happy New Year. I can't quite remember, which is really bad. But when I designed it, I think it was Happy New Year. I designed this quite a while ago. Anyway, money holder. Then I've also got Year of the Horse this year, a money holder with the horse design on. which I am loving. I made my money holders a little bit bigger this year. I do listen to what customers tell me. They found that some of them, even though it fitted UK notes in, a little bit small. So I have made them bigger this year so you can fit your notes. And some people were saying, oh, I'd like to put some gold chocolate coins in. So there we go. I have also, and this is the original size, so I've kept my little petite ones in for those if you wanted gift cards, with another Year of the Horse and a little shiny sliding thing over. I glued the back on, not slotted it in, so it's easier for those for when I send it out. So there we go. And I have also done a little, is it dry now? I am going to have, this could be just a prototype, a little cake topper saying Happy New Year. Obviously it's back to front for you on the camera, but here we go. Cake toppers, I'm now beginning to add to my range. So Happy New Year cake topper. I'm going to take, I had baked a cake to put this in because I like to have the videos, my photos on the real thing. Now I've also designed something a little bit different for my cracker range, personalized photo crackers. So 2026 Year of the Horse, I designed this in Canva, and then the customer will send me their photos. I've used photos from Canva to pop this in, and then it can be personalized to the person. So instead of having their name, you could put their image on the thing. And these ones won't be flat packed. I will send them out to you glued on one side, but the end's not tied together. It will be gold ribbon, not white. This is just a prototype ribbon that I got from Tiger, so I don't use up all my nice posh ribbon. And then I did a Valentine's Day version, so it says Happy Valentine's Day, and it's got some photographs. There's me and my husband. I like to I might put his little chocolate in here on Valentine's Day. So yeah, you can see it will come like that. It will come already done, and obviously the ribbon will either be gold or red for this one. I might give the option of or black maybe, of you picking which ribbon you'd like. So there we go. And what else? I've been quite busy, which I'm quite pleased about. I've also designed some new Easter crackers this year. So it's got the little bunny ears. There's my name on it. So I say I make everything in-house, so I like to make sure the names. The card I've used is a little bit thick. I won't use this one. It's a little bit, I like to be honest, it's hard to fold, so I'll probably use less GSM for this card. It will come with posher purple ribbon or pink ribbon or gold ribbon. I might give an option again, which one you would like. And this one is not foil. Oh, you can't see. It's not foil, it's drawn on. So, yes, lovely. Lovely little Easter cracker. And then yesterday, Christmas is never over for me. It's my busiest time of year. I make Christmas cards all year round. Otherwise, I'm never going to get rid of all those cardstocks and then I can't buy any more. So if you want a Christmas card, you know where to come. So I made one yesterday with a matching gift tag. As I said, I was going to do gift sets now. So it's an 8x8 card with the, as I said, I'm a religious store. I do other things. I don't just do religious as well. But I've gone for the religious Christmas route for this one. And it says, may the light that shone in Bethlehem shine in your heart this Christmas, with a nativity scene. And double insert inside, so it's got space. It's an 8x8 card, and it comes with a matching gift tag. You open the gift tag, space for you to write. So that is that. And then I forgot, I made so many. I was quite busy yesterday. I was quite pleased. Anniversary card, again with my photo on. Designed this one in Canva. 5x7 cards. These aren't up yet on Etsy. I'm very slowly adding them. I add 2 listings a day thanks to the Etsy consultant's advice, so they will be on very, very soon. And then I've already got this on Etsy, this one, Happy 17th, and at the moment it's only in pink and purple, but I've added a gold and a blue option. I'm adding different colour options very slowly. So Happy 17th birthday card. And I designed a happy 18th one as well to match. Isn't that lovely? And then I have done some place cards. Now, I got mine, as I said at the beginning, I'm not very good at maths. It's not my strong point. So I did a little place card with, this was our wedding date, with with a little bride and a groom on, and a table number on one side and a name, and then the wedding and the date with a bride and groom on. And then I thought, I'm a religious store. I'm going to do, you can pick your bride and groom. So I've got a Muslim couple here, and now I did these big so you can see the design, but it will come this size if you want it big. So the bride and groom, the Muslim bride and groom. I got the Christian bride and groom. The same as before, but slightly bigger so they can see. I have also got the Hindu bride and groom here as well. So I thought, you know what, I'm adding different skin colours, skin tones in my collection this year as well. So they will be on this coming up onto Etsy very, very soon. And all that's left for me to say is thank you for watching, and I hope next year I will make some profits, and I will not be spending so much, even though I really enjoy buying stuff to make. But I'm going to be good, or carry on and hopefully getting some more sales and really, really boosting it up. It's time to get my social media presence up. I'm always a little bit, oh gosh. So I'm really, at the moment I'm on Pinterest, pushing my pins, because I think Pinterest is where most of my buyers would be. Also going to do my Facebook now, really start doing that, and I'm going to do reels on Instagram, probably not so much images because you can't click on the link, but I'm going to really go into it and really start, yeah, it's been a real wake-up call. So first of all, before I go, I'd just like to thank again Hobby New, the lovely Kiara, for her inspiration and her videos with her husband talking about profits and what they've done. I've got their last video I still got to watch. I've just been so busy. And hopefully I will turn this around while keeping myself healthy. Obviously, I've got things I need to work on, like myself health-wise. But hopefully, looking up. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will speak to you all soon. Hopefully, I might do, with some good figures to show you. Thank you very much. Goodbye.